Hi, in this video we are going to discuss about how to edit data in ASP.NET MVC application. In our previous video we already discussed about how to insert and list data in ASP.NET MVC application. Now we can discuss about how to edit. For that, first of all we need a link here for edit. Here I am going to give table heading edit. Here we have edit heading. Now I am going to place edit link in each rows. For that, within our for each loop I am going to give table data. We have HTML helper classes in MVC. So here we are going to use HTML helper class @HTML action link. In HTML helper class we have action link method. Within action link method we are going to pass two parameters, that is first one our link heading, that is edit, comma, then we are going to give name of our action method, that is here I am going to give edit. The first one is our link heading, then we are giving our action result method. After that, we are going to pass our primary key value. Here we are going to pass our primary key value because we have to select one full row of item. For that, here we are going to pass our primary key value, that is id equal to @s.id. Now we can run this. Here we have our edit link. We can place edit link by using HTML helper class. Within HTML helper class we have action link method in which we are going to pass two parameters. First one is our link heading, then we have our action result method. Then we are going to pass our primary key value to uniquely identify one row of item. Here we already place an action link name. In our home controller we are going to create a new action result, that is public action result. Then after that action result edit. In our index page, here we are passing an id value. In this action result, here I am going to take that id value, int id. In this controller action result, here I am going to store that selected row of value. For that, here I am going to use link query student, then object. Student is our table name. Then we are going to create an object is equal to from. Our link query starts with the from and end with the select operators. From, then from x. X is our range variable in database object, that is db.students where id equal to where x.id, that is the value available in our database is equal to this id value, id then we are going to select that range value, that is select x. Here we should give double equal operator, select x dot first or default. The first or default, which means first element that satisfies this condition. Okay, then we are going to pass this value to an edit page. Return view yes. Okay, now we have the the selected value in this edit action result. Now I am going to create a view for it. Add view. Click on add. Our new view has been created. Here I am using our model, using our project name, that is student information system dot models, semicolon. After that, here I am going to select our list of item in our student class. After that, @ within flower bracket, student object is equal to student view data dot model. Here we are collecting our table row of item in view data. Now we are going to display our selected row of item into a form. For that, edit student details. Here I am going to create a form tag. Within our form tag, first of all I am going to give input type equal to hidden. Here we are giving our input type is equal to hidden, name equal to ID. After that, value equal to @s.id. Here we are passing our primary key value. Here we are giving our primary key value input type as hidden, so that which will not display in our form. After that, we are going to create a table. First table row, first one is table. Within table heading we have name, we have branch. After that we have mark. Within next table row, table data, input type equal to text, name is equal to name. After that, value equal to @s.name. The next one is input type is equal to text, name is equal to branch, value is equal to @s.branch. The last one, input type is equal to number, because here we have mark. Name is equal to mark. Okay, now we are going to place an update button. Within next table row, td, input type equal to submit, value is equal to update. Okay, now we can just run this. Okay, now I am going to click on this edit link. Here we have name, branch, mark. Okay, now I am going to just redesign this in edit.html. After that, here I am going to place this one, and after that we are going to close this table row. After that, we are going to place another table row. Within this, I am going to place this one. Again, we are going to close the table row. Next table row. Within that, we are going to place this one. Okay. Remove it. Then run again. Here we have name, branch, mark. Then we are going to write the code to update this one. For example, here, suppose here actual mark is 80. We need to update this. For that, here I am going to place the code for update. So that here we need to write the code for update. For that, within our form, we are going to place an action. Form action is equal to tilde symbol. Home. Home is our controller. Update. Update is our action result name. This tilde symbol is used to identify our root correctly. Okay. After that, method equal to post. Then we are going to our home controller. After this edit, I am going to give a new action result, that is public action result. Our action result is update. In our edit form, here we have each value of item, that is name, branch, mark. After we are putting new values, it will be available on this value field. So that we should pass this value to our update action result in the form of parameters, that is string. First one is name, comma, string, branch, comma. After that we have mark, int mark. Now we are going to write the code for update. Student, that is table name. Student s is equal to link query from x in our range variable db dot student where. One more thing, here we should pass our primary key value for uniquely identify that row of item, int id. Okay, where x dot id equal to this parameter id. Okay, then we are going to select x dot first or default. In this way we can pass the value for update. If our table object is not equal to null, then we are going to save each value of item, that is s dot name equal to name, s dot branch equal to branch, s dot mark equal to mark. Then we are going to save this into our database, db dot save changes semicolon. In this way we can save the updated value into our table. After that I am going to give a message, that is temp msg equal to successfully updated. Semicolon. After updating, we are going to list it. Our list page is index page. Return redirect to action. We are going to pass our control to index page so that we can view the list of items. Now I am going to run this one. Okay, click on edit. We have RAM, branch MBA, mark 60. Okay, now I am going to edit one of the field, that is I am going to edit the mark. Click on update. Successfully updated. Here we have mark 90. Here I am going to edit branch. Click on update. Successfully updated. Now I am going to edit name. Click on update. The name has been changed. In this way we can perform edit operation in ASP.NET MVC application. Thank you so much for watching. See you.